What is an impact factor? How is it generated? And what should you know and be thinking about it in relation to publishing? That's coming up in this video. Hi everyone, I'm Leigh from teachingacademia.com, and I'm all about giving you the tools you need to navigate academia to make your best impact. If you're new here, welcome. This is the place to come for tips and advice and to get your questions answered about having the career that you want to have in higher education. So today we're talking about the phrase impact factor, and specifically what an impact factor is and how it gets calculated. This is something that if you want a career at a Research 1 institution, you're going to be hearing a lot about, because they'll be telling you that you want to publish in journals with a high impact factor. But what does that mean exactly? So first of all, the thing to know is that journal impact factors are used to sort and rank journals by their importance or by their prestige, all right? And the assumption is that the higher the impact factor, the higher quality are the articles that are in it, and the more often they are cited than opposed to a journal with a lower impact factor, okay? So one of the reasons why you hear people talking about publishing in high impact factor journals is because that means that you can demonstrate that you can do high quality research, that you know how to write and communicate that research, that you can do it well, and that you're a top scholar. So that's one of the arguments for journal impact factor. Now, how do you know where journals that you publish in rank? There is a journal citations report published by Thomson Scientific. You can Google journal citations report, but that's probably going to be blocked to you. So you're going to want to go through your university library, and they can tell you how to get to that. But your university library will subscribe to that, and you'll be able to get in and find your journal, okay? Now, how does Thomson, who ranks all of this, how do they compute what a journal impact factor is? All right, so the way that they describe it is as follows. The journal impact factor is the average number of times articles from the journal published in the past 2 years have been cited in a journal citations report, okay? And we're going to break all this down in a minute. The impact factor is calculated by dividing the number of citations in the journal citation report year by the total number of articles published in the 2 previous years. If you're getting lost, hang in there. I'm going to show you. An impact factor of 1.0 means that on average, the articles published 1 or 2 years ago have been cited 1 time. An impact factor of 2.5 means that on average, the articles published 1 or 2 years ago have been cited 2.5 times, again, on average. Citing articles, right? It could be from the same journal, right? It could be that you're being cited in the journal that you published in. It could be that you're being cited in a journal that's different from the one that you published in, okay? Either one of those is okay. So what does this look like, all right? Basically, and I'm going to show you this example, a journal's impact factor, if we took 2017, what we would do is we would calculate that by taking the number of citations, articles in the 2017 journal, number of citations in 2017 to articles that were published in 2016 and 2015. And then we divide that number by the total number of articles published in the same journal in 2016 and 2015. If you're going, holy crap, I do not understand this, guess what? You are not alone. But I'm going to show you an example where I break this down, and then that's going to put it all together for you. So let's go take a look at this example. All right, so we're going to do something here that might be a little anti-academic. We're going to look at how impact factor is explained on Wikipedia's page, because they explain it super well, I think. All right. So what you're going to see here is they have a formula for this, and they use Nature as the journal example. And what you do is you take your site. If you're in this example, they're calculating the impact factor of Nature for 2014, and to do that, you have to go back 2 years, 2012, 2013. You take the number of times that articles in Nature were cited, be it within Nature or within other journals during 2013, and you add it to how many times articles published in 2012 in Nature were cited. You add those together, all right? And then you look at how many articles were published in Nature in 2013, which was 860, and how many were published in 2012, which was 869, okay? You add those numbers up, the total number of times articles in 2012 and 13 published in Nature were cited anywhere, and you divide that by the total number of publications in Nature in 2012 and 2013, and this gives you a number, gives you 41.456, which means that on average, papers published in Nature in 2012 and 2013, each one received about 41 citations each in the 2014 year. So this is just a way that people try to say, hey, not only are you publishing high quality research, but the field values it, people are citing it. So the higher the impact factor, right, the higher the perceived value of the journal is, okay? That's what impact factor means. That's how it's calculated. I will put a link to this page in the show notes so that if you want to read it more closely, you will absolutely be able to do that. All right, thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe so you can catch all of my videos. Head on down to the comments and let's chat. What questions do you have about impact factor, prestige, what it means to publish in journals, in general, how you think about making decisions about which journals to publish in? Share those questions. Let's discuss so that I can help you navigate academia to make your best impact.